They said Prince Oba died in the palace fire that night, but sometimes I still hear his footsteps outside my window. Let me tell you what really happened in Ekuma village. Ekuma used to be a very quiet village. You could sleep with your doors open until Prince Oba came of age. He was very handsome, rich, and cruel. He took people's land just because he could. Even married women were afraid of him and not safe. Nobody dared to speak up because his father was the king, and the king feared him too. They said Oba once told the village priest, "I own this land. Even the spirits bow to me." The priest just shook his head and said, "No one owns the spirit, my prince." Oba laughed and walked away. But that was the beginning of his downfall. One night, thunder struck. Rain refused to fall. People said they heard shouting from the palace. Oba's voice, angry and drunk. Then smoke rose. The palace was on fire. By morning, everything was ash. They said Oba was inside. All they found was a ring, his golden ring. Everyone thought it was over. They buried the ring and did more prayers for peace. But peace never came. Weeks later, goats started dying, their throats cut clean, then chickens, then silence. People started hearing footsteps at night near the old palace, but no one dared to go close, except me. I was coming back from fetching water one night when I saw it. The palace gate opened. A man was standing there, tall, bare chest, with scars all over. At first, I thought maybe it was one of the gods. Then he turned. It was the prince. His eyes were grey. He smiled, the same wicked one I remembered. He looked right at me and said, "Did you miss me?" I dropped my bucket and ran till I could not breathe. The next day, the village priest said Oba's spirit was never buried properly, and they didn't perform the cleansing rites. He warned everyone that Oba's spirit was restless. They tried to burn charms around the palace, but that night the fire burned blue, not red. That's when people knew the prince never truly died. I left Ekuma for years, but when my mother passed away, I had to go back. An old woman told me that Oba had gone to the river gods before he died. He wanted to live forever, but he broke the deal, so the gods touched him. His body was burned, but his spirit would wander hungry. That's why he walked at night. Not a ghost, but something worse. That night, I saw sand by my window and a ring sitting right there. The same ring they buried years ago. Now, every time it rains without thunder, I hear his voice again, dragging footsteps outside, saying, I told them I would never die. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps us to share more African stories with the world. And of course, subscribe to ImbizoTales and tap that bell so you never miss the next story by the fireside. And we'll also love to hear from you, so drop a comment below and tell us what part of this story touched your heart. See you in the next episode, right here, where the fire never dies out. Peace.